Hey everyone, my name is Jamie Lee. Thank you so much for watching this video today and for coming back to my channel. I really appreciate it. This is going to be a boutique 1861 haul of sorts. I have a few things that I've purchased today from Boutique 1861. I also have a couple of things that I've bought in the past that I think will be really cute with some of the things that I purchased today that I would love to show off. If you haven't had the chance to watch any of my previous videos about Boutique 1861, it is a boutique style vintage inspired store that's based out of Montreal in Canada. They feature a lot of different pieces from different designers. So a lot of times they'll only have a few of each item or at least a limited quantity of each item. Their prices range a lot. There are some things on the site that are well over $1,000. There are things on the site that are less than $10. It really depends on the designer for that specific piece. And it's a very interesting store to shop on because you do get a lot of variety in styles. You can get some things that look very vintage, very antique, but you can also get some things that are kind of vintage inspired but with a modern twist, which I tend to lean a little bit more towards those. They also have a very lovely selection of things for brides and for weddings. Of course, they have beautiful dresses that you could wear if you are a guest at a wedding, but they also have some vintage inspired wedding dresses that are usually going to be a lot cheaper than something you're going to get at a regular wedding dress store. They also have lots of veils and like vintage inspired hair pieces, and I actually do have one of those to show you today. So without any further ado, let's get into the package. When you order from Boutique 1861, you get always a box. I've never gotten it in like one of those little plastic bags. And then it always comes with a cute little handwritten note, which I think is just such a nice touch for something that you're receiving. It's always tied up with a little ribbon. In the past, I've gotten a little measuring tape, so like if you need to take your body measurements, very handy. It's a very cute place to order from in terms of the extras that you get and the extra amount of care that they go through. It's also always spritzed with a little bit of perfume, and they tell you on the box which kind of perfume it is, so if you want to buy it, you can, which I think is just another thing that makes it really adorable to order from. Now that I've got my little package open, I did get 3 things this time. I got a belt, a little wedding hairpiece, and then I also got an adorable little bodysuit. So I'm going to go slip this on and I'll be back in a second. All right, so here's the bodysuit on, just with a pair of super dark classic high-waisted jeans. These jeans are from Fashion Nova, and this bodysuit is super cute. It was a one-size-fits-all, so I know obviously one-size-fits-all things, they usually don't fit everybody. I find I can usually get away with them, especially in something like a bodysuit, because I do have a fairly short torso. For reference, I am only 5'2". I weigh about 130-ish pounds, though it fluctuates. And I usually wear a size small in tops and a size small to medium or 4 to 6 in bottoms. And I generally find that most one-size-fits-all things tend to fit me fine. I know that that's not the case for everybody, and obviously they do have other bodysuits on the site, but I really liked this one. It is a ribbed bodysuit. I'm currently not wearing a bra or any pasties or anything underneath, and I think that it is fine. It's nice and dark. It's very opaque. The back is very cute. It's just very thin little straps. The one thing, this tag is gonna have to go. It just keeps sticking out. It refuses to stay in. I will just undo this very quickly. This bodysuit is very high-waisted. So if you're somebody who doesn't like wearing high-waisted jeans, or who doesn't like that look of like your bodysuit slightly sticking out over the top, you might want to consider a less high-legged version. I know that that's a problem for a lot of people. A lot of bodysuits seem to have like that very high leg now. If I were to be wearing it without having any pants or anything, like it's very skimpy in the front, very high leg. And it is a thong back, so you don't have to worry about it showing through your jeans or any tight pants you might be wearing. I, as we all know after the NYX bodysuit thing, very much prefer that. So this bodysuit cost me $38. I think that it's very reasonable for the price, honestly. It feels like good quality. It's thick and it's ribbed, but it doesn't make me feel like I'm going to get very, very hot in it. I think that the thickness is perfect. It's also thick enough to not feel super exposed. I really like the way that the neck sits and how it comes down across the breasts. I think it's perfect, and I think I'll be wearing it all summer. One thing with bodysuits that I often get asked, because I do wear them all the time, is how do you wear them in like a less casual way? So I thought I'd just throw on, I do have a couple of more formal skirts, and I thought I would show how I would wear it to work, and also how I would wear it like out on a date. So when I am wearing a bodysuit to work, one of the things that I like to do is make sure that I'm wearing it either with a pair of very, very high-waisted dress pants, which I don't have that many of. I find that the super high waist market for dress pants hasn't quite caught up with that of like jeans or something. So oftentimes I find I end up wearing it with something like this, a nice, very, very long pencil skirt. I generally do that because I find personally, if I have a super long pencil skirt like this, having a top that's a little bit more showy, I can get away with it more. And I will usually still wear a cardigan or something over it, but at least now, if I do decide to take this cardigan off, I get toasty at some point in the day, I'm clearly still very covered. I've got a nice long, very professional skirt on, and with my cute little cardigan, like this makes for a pretty good work outfit. You'd still be very comfy, obviously. This is a very stretchy, comfy skirt. The bodysuit's very comfortable, and you've got your little cardigan for when you need to cover your shoulders at some point, like if you're going to a meeting or whatever. One other thing I should probably note for if you're gonna wear a bodysuit to work, obviously there are some that are easier to go pee in than others. This one would be really easy because it's pretty stretchy. You would just be able to pull it to the side, but it does also have little clasps, so you would be able to undo them if you needed to. There are some bodysuits I've purchased in the past that you wear, you're like, oh, I look so cute, I feel really comfy, but they're either impossible to pee in, like open, or you can open them very easily, but then it's very hard to get them closed again. So that can be a real problem. I don't want to be screwing around in the bathroom for 10 minutes trying to close my bodysuit up. I don't know about you, but I don't want to be doing that. So when I think date night, obviously it depends where you're going, but I often like to think of very flowy, flirty skirts. So this is one of my favorites. I actually got this one from RW & Co. a couple of years ago, and I wear it constantly. It is in a size 4, and I think with a bodysuit like this, it's just completely perfect. This skirt can be made like as high or as low as you want it. It just depends where you want it to sit. But I think with a skirt like this, it really dresses up the bodysuit and makes it a little bit more appropriate for like a date night versus just wearing with some jeans, going out, running errands, etc. I would also personally pair this with this adorable bag that I've showed many, many times, but I love it. It is also from Boutique 1861. And it is absolutely my favorite bag that I own. I think it's so, so adorable. And I forget the exact price of this bag, but it was very worth it. It's one of those things that if you keep your eye on the Boutique 1861 website on a regular basis, sometimes you will see something and just, you know it's gonna sell out quick. And it's so totally worth the money. I would highly encourage you to keep your eye on the website because they do have a lot of really great things. But yes, I absolutely love this. I would probably pair this with like a cute little heel. I do have a very cute little pair of these little gladiator style, like just slight wedge sandals that would be really cute with this outfit. To just go for like a little bit of dinner, some wine. I think that this makes for a very cute, perfect outfit. Now, I did also get a very cute belt from Boutique 1861. So this belt was $25. I don't own many belts, full disclosure, and I find every once in a while I'm wearing something and I'm like, you know, this would be so cute with a belt. I just never have them, so I finally decided that I would get one. Obviously, this skirt does already have its own little attached sash, but you could for sure wear it with a different belt if you wanted to. And I think that not necessarily this outfit, but this bodysuit with like jeans and a little belt, I think would be so, so cute. I just think that it's the perfect little belt. I am going to try it on quickly. I have a dress that I think it would be perfect with, and I will be back in a sec. So I got this cute little dress at Winners actually, or Marshall's technically now in Canada. And I absolutely love it. I think it's very cute. But without a belt, it tends to be very, very shapeless. So I've just been using like a little bit of ribbon to tie it up. But I finally decided that rather than ribbon, I would just invest in a little belt so that it was a little bit more appropriate. It was something that I could maybe wear to work on casual days. And I think it looks really cute. I'm very happy with the belt. I think it perfectly matches this little dress. I personally love something like this, like these kinds of dresses. And it sounds very cliche, but for wearing to like Saturday morning, going to the farmer's market, I love to just have something that I can throw on really easily. We tend to go very early in the morning at like 6:30-ish. So having something comfy, like a nice little dress, is awesome. And now I have a little belt that I can use to kind of cinch it in a little bit for the days when you want to wear it to something else. You want to wear it to a brunch or to any little like morning or afternoon event. I think that it's perfectly acceptable, very cute. Once again, this bag looks very cute with something like this, something a little more casual. I also have, as you've seen in the past, these shoes from Lulu's that are like an espadrille type shoe. I think that these would be so, so cute with this as like a little outfit. Like I said, if you're like going to a lunch or something, very adorable. Now, the last thing that I got was actually for my wedding. If you don't know, I am getting married in November. We are getting married in Mexico, so it's a destination wedding. I have my dress already, I have my veil already, and now I thought I would get a cute little hairpiece. So Boutique 1861 has, like I said at the beginning, tons of very cute wedding and bridal inspired things, and a lot of them are a little bit more vintage. And when I saw this hairpiece, obviously you don't know what my dress looks like, but I just thought that it was the perfect thing. But it's just this very dainty hairpiece with all kinds of sparkles. It has little flowers, and I thought that it would be absolutely perfect. I'm planning on just having most of my hair down and then perhaps like putting part of it up and then having the little hairpiece kind of going down like that. And I'm very, very pleased with it. I think it's beautiful. This hairpiece in particular was $48. You can tell that this was one of probably a much smaller collection, because rather than it coming in with already having like an actual printed label, it's just been handwritten on here how much it is and what the name of the piece is. So I'm very, very pleased. I can't wait to wear this on my wedding day. All I can say is everything I've ever purchased from Boutique 1861 has been excellent quality. I love to support a company, obviously, that's a little bit more local. They are based in Quebec, obviously. I'm in Ontario. We go to Quebec all the time. And I would love to go to their physical store one day. I've never had the chance to actually go. If you've ever bought anything from Boutique 1861, please let me know in the comments down below. If you have any pictures of the stuff that you've ordered, for sure, consider adding me on Instagram or tagging me in your picture. I would love to see them. I absolutely love them, like I said, and I think that they provide really, really high quality things for not outrageous prices. Like, it's definitely not super cheap like a Fashion Nova, but it's very good quality. And I think that that's something that sometimes gets overlooked in like the fast fashion hunt for things that are always on trend. Now that I have showed you everything that I got, please, please, please let me know down in the comments below, what was your favorite thing? What was your favorite outfit? How would you style that bodysuit? And did you even like the bodysuit? I know that they can be a little bit touchy. There are a lot of people who love them, a lot of people who hate them. I know a lot of people with longer torsos are definitely going to lean towards the hate them camp because obviously it's a little tricky to find ones that are a little bit longer. So now the time has come for me to ask you to please like this video if you enjoyed it, hit the big red subscribe button if you have not already, and hit the bell icon to be notified of when I post. I usually put out a new video every single Tuesday. The next few coming should be pretty good. I have the NYX bathing suit coming, which we also have the NYX bodysuit one, so I'm hoping that the bathing suit will be better. I also have a new spin brush for my face that I'm going to be trying out, so if you want to see any of those or more, make sure that you subscribe. And with all of that being said, I guess now is the time for me to say goodbye. I love you very much. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye!